Greetings, folks. I'm Dan Mack.
And I'm Chris Mack.
And we're here for another episode of Shred Shack Tries. And this month we're doing some tea from the Pitch Black North Tea Company, and it's Imperial Triumphant's Dead Splendor. So we have our tea here, the Dead Splendor tea from Imperial Triumphant, also made by Pitch Black North Satanic Tea Company. Thus far, the ones we've tried in the past have all been pretty much wins, especially going back to them. The ingested one, amazing. But this one's going to be a new one for us. I feel like it's been forever since we've done a tea.
We haven't done a tea in a while. I mean, we've done a couple coffees and a couple hot sauces, but we haven't done a tea in a minute.
But I feel like I time it out in such a way. It just feels like forever since the last one. So.
Well, it's a good thing too, because it's kind of rainy. It's kind of cold outside. I think it's a tea kind of day.
Yeah.
So
when we were brewing, it's been brewing for about 5 minutes now. When we were brewing it, we were noting about the smell of it, which is a little unusual. Actually, it says it's black lapsing coffee, not tea. Sorry, and it has a smell that we kind of said was like a campfire.
a little smoky. Yeah,
kind of smoky. It was not what we expected. Didn't smell like your average tea.
Very interesting.
What I also found interesting was, if I'm not mistaken, there are literally
bits of gold.
Bits of gold in here.
Yeah, gold flakes.
24 karat gold flakes. Shows you the real value of gold. We're not going to drink that shit. So,
These tea leaves are very dry and like I'm not a tea connoisseur or a tea person, but this seems very odd. It's a little different than what I'm used to. I'm really excited to try it only because it is so different.
Yes, and it's evil. Sorry, I had to do it. So okay, so this is probably still too hot for us, but we're gonna pour,
get some aroma going on here. I already like the color.
And it's a light black. Well, looking at it from this side, it looks kind of reddish. So that could just be the table.
Save yourself some too. I mean, my mug's big.
There's 2 cups. And I want to make note of my mug here. I bought this for my wife. I will point it out to you. Oh, it says, "All I want to do is pet cats and listen to metal."
Sounds about right.
That's
for this family.
Yes.
So if you just get a whiff of the tea, Jesus. If you get a whiff of this tea, you smell a little bit of the leaves, but you also get that normal black tea scent.
Yes, I get what you're saying, because I can kind of sense it. I have the smell kind of like half and half there.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
But it's making me wonder. So let's just go right into it.
On this first sip, and this is literally just a sip, I can taste the black tea, but I still smell the smokiness of it, but I can't taste the smokiness of it. I smell it, which is really weird.
I can taste it.
Yeah, you can taste it? All right.
Yeah, I think part of the thing is, it's one of those things that, when you can smell something, you have a sensation in your mouth.
Of how it tastes? Yeah. Once you get past the unusual smell and the unusual taste, it's actually really fucking good. I actually really like it.
I've just never tasted a tea like this, though.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely not.
Yeah, this is, and it's not, and we're not saying it tastes burnt or anything.
No, definitely not. Definitely.
It just has that smoky flavor to it that you typically get from alcohols and whatnot, or
it almost like a barbecue.
Yeah, kind of like that, like a barbecue, a barbecue sauce or an alcohol has kind of a smoky taste to it, like this does, and that's very different for me.
I'm doing a quick search, just not to interrupt you, but I'm going to do a quick search of this particular tea that they have here. Comes up number 1 on your searches here. Is a black tea consisting of Camellia sinensis leaves that may be smoke dried over a pine wood fire. There it is, right there. That's what I'm smelling. That's what I'm tasting.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense, and that explains everything to us. So, again, never had something like that. That's
definitely. Yeah. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and the first thing that comes up, things to know, it has a smoky flavor to it.
Okay. Now, in saying this, in having tasted this and everything like that, it's not a flavor that would be my go-to. You know, like...
You'd have to be in the mood for this sort of thing.
Yeah, like, you know, and I also would put at least a little bit of sweetener in there, as I do. Mm-hmm. But as far as, like, you know, if I were to put this up to the rest of them, I would say that, like, I would go for this one last.
Yeah.
But it's still not bad. I just think it needs to. I would need to add something a little bit to it to kind of alter the flavor to make it a little bit more. I feel
appealing.
A little more. I want to say. I don't want to say appealing because that sounds like. Again,
sounds like it's bad. Yeah.
It sounds like it's bad, but it's not.
Right.
It's just very different.
Yeah.
So.
I think that's what makes me like it more. Like, I think of all of the teas that we've tried, I like this one the most because it is the most unique of flavor. Mm-hmm. The other ones were very good teas, but they were also very good for what they were, which is like, you know, we had a black tea and a couple other ones. But this one is so unique in its flavor that I think I like it the most. Mm-hmm. So.
Okay. Well. You're wrong.
Alright, listen, Intercontinental Champion for life. I don't need to hear it from you, okay?
That's right. But again, I say that this is a win.
I would say so too.
I would say this is a win, but in my opinion, kind of on the lesser side compared to the rest of the stuff that they have.
I'm on the higher side.
Okay. Well, I think part of the thing is just the taste. Like,
yeah.
It just kind of hits you a little differently.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure it's still. I mean, it's still not a sunny day out, but I'm feeling warm and cozy. So.
For sure, absolutely.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm at least content with it. We'll say that.
Good.
So, and you are very happy with it. So there you go.
I am.
You have 2 thumbs up, 1 way up higher.
Yes.
Not just because he's tall. But anyway, our next video should be out in a month. We are doing a cycle of things. So next month will be hot sauce. Yeah. Which one I chose, I don't remember. So we're gonna find out.
Making it up as we go along.
We're gonna find out next month. I have a bunch, so I just don't remember what I chose.
We should put it on the spinning wheel and let the wheel choose.
Nah, that's next year. Because next year is probably just going to be a lot of coffee.
Okay. That sounds great.
Yeah. So, but anyway, that is our thoughts. You can go to I believe it's pitchblacknorth.com. Or just go to Satanic Tea Company. You can also follow them on Twitter and Instagram. We do. So
there you go.
Always posting some cool shit. So until next time, I'm Dan Mack.
And I'm Chris Mack.
And we are The Slime.